This is episode 16. I just recorded a 2-hour playthrough where I took China, but the problem is I've never seen this happen before, where China got invaded early by some Russia coalition, maybe some intervention forces or something happened with China. They only have 40 divisions, and they do get intervention forces, so they have about 60 divisions. But it's kind of not fair because there's so many factories here. I think it's a kind of a cheese to do that. So we'll just, by roleplay standards, we'll say that this is the demilitarized zone because he was Western Outlook. There's a regular China here. He's non-aligned, so it's off limits. And if we try to attack them, then NATO will come and kill us or attack us. And we're not quite ready for that yet. We probably could take them, but just barely. And so what we'll do is we'll go after India. I'll try to make sure I can fight against Pakistan has nukes. India does not have nukes in their missile silos yet. But yeah, we'll just go for India. They do have, 140 divisions. That's standard. And then I'm going to island hop and try to get to Japan. Japan has so many divisions, like 234 divisions. And when I was in China, he had like 312 divisions by this time next year. A year and a half from now. For a year and a half from now, he had 312 divisions. So I'm going to island hop and then just bomb the shit out of them with everything I have. Hypersonic cruise missiles, ICBMs, freaking attackums, whatever the hell I can get. Just level the entire country and then come in and do naval invasions and try to take it. That'd be really fun gameplay. Anyways, I'll get started. I don't want to bore you with specifics here. We're $48 trillion in debt per week. It's really not a big deal. I mean, the growth rates... my interest rate's 2.5. My growth rate's looking steady, 24%. I'm just gonna build up. I'm gonna attack India. I did my template: 60 with, 45 with Marines, 60 with here, and 59.5 here. I'm gonna do my armies. Make sure this is my boot camp army, not my reserve. So I got my guys in the boot camp here. I gotta rename my division here because I took out all of my regular armies, so they're no longer integrated advanced. They're just gonna be the Emirate Advanced Army probably. I forgot to mention Malaysia in the last episode. He messed with Indonesia. I have a small puppet here, a foothold that I did take them all out. I will do it again. It only takes me like a month, just naval invading the mainland Malaysia, these islands. There's not much divisions here. There's a few, so I'll probably cut that out. I did start building in the subjects that I needed to make sure I don't lose any resources. And I do need to start lowering my corporate tax rate because it's pretty extreme. Yeah, 40% of 368. So I'm going to start lowering that corporate tax rate for sure. This is our CAS design here. I'll go with this. I'm not going to add the extra module. I don't really need it. I mean, I could get an extra like 40 air defense, but it should be fine. We'll just go with this. So in this run, yeah, they got this southeast side, and I kept the borders looking nice. They just had this little portion right here, which is kind of annoying, but okay, I guess. We got this right here. I need to wait until my battleships are done, and I have a few battleships out before I attack India, because they do have... I'll show you. A lot of destroyers and some cruisers and a carrier. Yeah, so I gotta wait until I have a few ships out because I don't have a cool naval battle, and I'll just go for Colombia. And Venezuela is a satellite of Colombia, so I'll take this whole northwest, which is actually useful because I need it for the US for my invasion in the future. I do want to get this personal multi-spectral camouflage plus 20% defense for my armored infantry and my regular infantry with modern materials, effective infrared shielding coatings, and materials can be applied to the battle dress of every soldier. That's pretty cool. I like that. I got my new satellites, my orbiter launch vehicle to launch the satellites into space. I gotta actually make sure I do this right here. So 360. I'll make sure these are like around 360 real quick. Because they're expensive. 360. That's good enough. Okay. This is the battleship design I'm gonna make. And we'll just roll with this. Bunch of heavy guns. I put the RAM on here for the plus 10%, 10.5% anti-ship guided damage reduction. That's pretty standard. Just I added this, which most people don't do, it seems. I just annexed Brazil. Very cool. I got cores on them. And this is my plan for Colombia and Venezuela. I should have probably done a little bit lighter on my aircraft for my fighter, because I'm only making 5.5 a day. That's not too much when they have like freaking tens of thousands of planes, and so far I only have 1.2k, but it hasn't been that long, you know what I mean? But yeah, I should have gone maybe a little bit lighter. Let me see what I could have done differently. Yeah, maybe tone down the engine a little bit for sure. The engine down a little bit, and then the radar down one. That's about it. Yeah, they're just really expensive, and that's just how it is, to be honest. My justification's done. Attack Colombia. See how this goes here. Yeah, I don't have any supply, and I can't be bothered to build supply here. Not gonna do it. Just need my naval invasions to go off, which they are. Okay, he's going. There we go. He's going. Oh, it's because Venezuela wasn't in the war. That was why. Okay. I'm gonna justify on Yugo now. 215 days. I am pumping out these battleships now. Gotta hurry up and get a decent navy here for a good fight with India. It landed on the backside of Colombia. I'm not sure if that naval invasion of India without me having trap bombers yet and cruise missiles is feasible. I know I do have my... Let me put some gas in here quick though. I gotta make my air grips. God dang. Where's my cast at? I'm gonna get cut off here if I don't fall back. Yep. I landed here. Okay, cool. Goes for the supply hubs. Trying to make a surround here. I don't have enough divisions for this though, really. I'll make small little surrounds at least. Something tiny. Oh, I just got cut off. Alright though. I'll save my guy in a second here. There we go. And these guys were kind of tough. I got a lot of divisions, and I didn't bother to build my supply up. Front lines are just so horrible looking at. I gotta fix this. This looks horrible. Let me just fix this real quick. I cut this front in half now over here. That's good. Still really need supply. I gotta get down to this port and get supply. There we go. It's the end of Colombia. Now it's on to Venezuela. This looks a lot cleaner though, for sure. It's a lot cleaner now. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Yugo and go for Romania. They'll just say, hey, if you want to go on our back door, that's on you, man. We're gonna wipe you all out and everyone's gonna be Western. Wait for my battleships to get done and then have a naval battle with India. I got the 2025 self-propelled artillery. I can put 3 modules on here now. My level 1 rocket, my level 2 rocket, and my advanced rocket assisted. That's what I'm going with here. Looks like I'm landing. Their defense isn't that good. Oh, it's because I have air superiority. Okay. landing on both ports. I want to use my tanks. That'd be pretty cool. Let's get my tanks in here. I just got these tanks ready to go. Drive for Sarajevo here. Keep some of these guys on this port though, for sure. This landing is a little bit harder. He's got 1200 defense, but my air superiority is really helping out. This range is pretty good. I gotta slow down here. Put this airport. I want to use my cast. I don't have many casts. There we go. My tanks are arrived. Nice. Use these bad boys. Fuck them up, boy. Fuck them up. Let's link up our two fronts here. Oh, I'm gonna get cut off in my fucking port. There we go. Saved it. The supply hub. Yeah, I gotta get the supply hub up here. Push for that. Get a few divisions here to help out. Extra divisions. Let's try to get an encirclement down over here on these guys. Let's pin these guys here. We'll pin. Push this way. There we go, finally. Full encirclement. More XP for me. I was thinking we puppet Pakistan after we take him out. 77 divisions. He's got nukes. We got a bunch of intermediate range ballistic missiles and some SAMs protecting me while I do that. Yeah, so we'll puppet him, give him back some territory, make him convert to our Sharia law. And then we'll not call him in the war, so we can have a cool naval battle with India, and we'll try to naval invade. If that doesn't work, the 132 divisions, we can always have land. We always have the land border. We need it, but we'll try not to use that. Our war with Pakistan is ready. This is the naval invasion we're gonna do. I got a bunch of ICBMs. I gotta set up these ones. I got to set up all the planes real quick before I go in. Oh, I got my ballistic missiles going. All the ones over here. I got how many? 272. $360 ballistic missiles. Here we go. Boom. 3 at once. Did I get their missile silo? I think I did. No, it's still ready. Target straight missile silo. I got all of the rest of my missiles all targeting the missile silo the next time they come. I am getting cruise missiles that are way faster, the hypersonic missiles, cruise missiles. I forgot about my navy. They're on the way over here. In a second after I get rid of that, there we go. They're on their way. My divisions are attacking the ports now. There's only one division on this port. Interesting. I did take that. That was anticlimactic. That was gonna be a lot harder. Well, this port we got 1680 defense. That's not that good. I'm going to make a spearhead with my armor division for the supply hub, and we'll probably push across the river. Shouldn't be too difficult making pushes on. Cutting off the rest of his army here. I need to pin this guy so he doesn't come in. Oh, he got out. Let's pin him. Clean this pocket up here. Goes for the supply hub. What's my cast damage? 60 cast damage. Pretty good. Winning 1 to 11. It was 0 to 15. Shooting down their planes. I'm going to pull my infantry back. Well, the supply's not too bad. Yeah, they're having supply issues. I'm going to pull my infantry back. Oh. Try to cut these guys off if I can. Making their way. Huge pocket encirclement. Bunch of divisions in this encirclement here. Give me some good XP. My SAM's up. Okay, that's the end of Pakistan. I did want to puppet them. And then I'm going to give them some of India's land. Other border territory when we take India. I got my new self-propelled anti-air. I'm just going to put a AFV chassis on it instead of the truck chassis. I had to change the model because it's not a... We'll do this one. I got all my planes on the way. I'm going to set up the supply. Got a spearhead coming with my tank battalion. Army groups on the front here. I'm going to have to add another army group to the north probably, and I'm going to shorten this this front for this army group here. The justification against India is ready. I'm going to wait until like October 14th when these 2 extra battleships are done. I do have 7 battleships ready. I got my little patrol fleet. I do got to put a few of my stealth destroyers back into my main navy though. India is in NATO. And I think I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to set up my forces here for garrison. And I might just start the war now. I'm not totally ready. I don't have my naval bombers up. See how many fighters I have. Almost 5,000 of like the best in the world fighters. 600 CAS. So next episode, I'm going to just fight all of NATO, I guess. I'm going to set up all my divisions and guard my ports because my deficit, I'm at 5% interest. So I really need to, I need to do this war. I'll just reset up my front lines, put enough divisions here where I can take out India, have a bunch of ballistic missiles set up for their missile silos. And yeah, we'll just go for it. I'm going to have to dock my navy. I do have my my battleships out. 8 of them so far. I got a bunch more queued up. But yeah, they're not even trained up at all. So I'm just going to dock my navy probably back at the ports. I'm going to see if they have any subs out. And we'll go from there.